I hope they fucking die.
Well, they will.
Good.
They will die.
No, I hate seeing scenes in sci-fi where people get melted like that. That's a fucking trigger for me, so I want to fucking kill them for that. Fucking making me witness that. I'm gonna fucking hurt them so much for it. Just open the game, please. Open the game.
Alright. I'll head back to the channel and see how that's gonna go.
I hope YouTube doesn't pick up what I said and think I'm making a threat to someone, because I'm not. Really hope so. Alright, let's... Oh my god. See, this is the thing I hate when I reopen my PC after a fucking crash. Oh, hi, Dylan Cluxon. This is what I hate, is that all my programs start opening. When I'm trying to fucking, like, relaunch stuff, a random window will appear out of fucking nowhere.
I see.
It makes things way hard.
Oh no, absolutely. Because, you know, why have consistency when the whole thing can just be like, no, fuck you. Oh, shit. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I don't know where the live is. Give it a second.
Stream number.
Just check around 7. Here. Got it. There we go. Boy, you gotta love these sorts of things when they happen. It's almost as if we can't do one like long stream without something crashing.
I don't know, I think it's because, like, my internet comes from a USB, right? So I plug it in and I get internet, right? I thought if I unplugged the USB, it would fix the problem. It wouldn't detect it going, like, back into the computer, and I tried my best and I was like, okay, the only solution here is to,
just hard reset.
Yeah, restart my computer. Okay, I gave a good checkpoint.
But yeah, here, it basically do have to like start the fight from this kind of point. So, it's not that bad, but again, it's still kind of annoying.
Please tell me that works. Seems like it did.
Oh wow, you actually took out 2 at once. That's good. The fight isn't going to be that long comparatively. Oh shit, hold on.
Status report.
There we go. And yes, unfortunately it wouldn't be that easy. Now we can actually kill the creature.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload.
It is somewhat aware of what it is and what's going on, but its limitation in terms of intellect is very limited. It's not a fully formed Reaper, basically.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I was part of a team. Some of them gave their lives for this mission.
I know. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten. You did what you had to do, and you acquired the collector base. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors.
Yes.
But leave the machinery and technology.
And of course, the Elusive Man,
This is our chance.
its
Shepard.
real goal
They
has
were
finally
building a
been
Reaper.
revealed.
That knowledge, that framework could save us.
They've liquefied people, turned them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
He's right. When your enemy gives you a weapon, you use
This
it.
fucker never
You might
cared
not
about
get
the
another
colonists or the
chance.
people.
They
He was
were
here for
working
one
directly
goal
with
and
the
one
collectors.
goal.
Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
You're completely ruthless. The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to grow your own Reaper.
My goal is to save humanity from the Reapers, at any cost. I've never hidden that from you. Imagine how many lives could be saved if we keep this base intact and use its knowledge to thwart the Reapers. Imagine the lives that will be lost if we don't.
Yeah, just like what you did with the other Reaper. Now look how that turned out.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believe.
Again, his justification is that he
So you
wants to
could keep
use
fighting.
this sort of
Some would say
technology
that
to
we
fight
did
the
it, he was
Reapers,
going
but
too
of
far.
course,
But look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard
we've
you
seen what
because
this
I knew
tech's
your
like.
value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
Wait, what? Bro? What did you say?
What's up?
Sorry, the guy was talking over you.
No, I was just saying he wants to fight the Reapers, but he wants to use their tech, and we've seen what this tech can do to people.
Yeah, I've seen what it does.
We'll fight and win without.
Yeah. So
I
it's
won't
better
let
to
you
destroy this
compromise
place
who
and
I
everything
am.
in it than just
Shepard,
repurpose
think
it.
about what's at stake, about everything Cerberus has done for you. You...
I'm not
Let's
taking
move.
the fucking
We've got
risk.
10 minutes before the reactor overloads and blows this whole station apart.
I love how Grunt just hangs up on it. It's like, nope.
Oh, come on. I could have saved the nuke for this shit.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. It's like, yeah, don't use the nuke here. But that was before
I
the
couldn't
crash.
hear
Oh, I see. Well, I did say it. The stream caught it, so it's there. But yeah, like I said, this thing is aware of the danger it's in, but it is not aware of what it is or what you are. It's an abomination in the purest form.
Feel the blood rage! Firing at me, idiot! Feel the blood rage!
God, this thing is just awful. But they're doing good damage, basically just focusing on the eye and will eventually go down. And yes, it will try to use its spine as a weapon. Just avoid that whenever possible.
Direct intervention is necessary. You will know pain, Shepard.
Again, late-term abortion successfully completed. Excuse me.
Do you copy? Commander, come on, Shepard, don't leave me hanging. Do you copy?
I'm here, Joker. Did the
I'm just
ground
gonna
team
be
make
quiet
it?
for this scene because,
All
again,
survivors
you
on
should
board. We're
experience
just
this.
waiting for you.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation to destruction.
Detonation in 10, 9, 8.
Yeah, I get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on.
You have failed. We will find another way. Releasing control.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Too many lives were lost at that base. I'm not sorry it's gone.
The first of many lives. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
I know what you are, and the price of dealing with you. We do things my way from now on. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. I'm gonna make sure we're ready when they get here. You can fall in line or step aside, but don't get in my way.
You're sure that's what you want? You're taking a hell of a risk, Shepard.
Joker, lose this channel.
Excuse me. But yeah, now we know exactly what's at stake. The Reapers are coming back. But, that said, we still have one more thing to do before we call this game finished.
What?
The Arrival.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just
So Arrival
glad
is
that
basically...
it's all over and we saved everyone
Oh,
from
absolutely.
suffering.
Only... Agreed. And we destroyed the Reaper, like, the collector base, we took out the Reapers, well, a Reaper prototype, and we succeeded. So, like I said, all that's left is handling the Arrival, so once the credits end, which I think you can just push escape and that should end them. Hold on.
No, I just did that. I feel bad for doing
Yeah.
that, but...
Oh no, it's fine. Again, it's like, we know the people who worked on this, I think this is one of their biggest, like, magnum opus sort of games, and again, this game still holds up big time for me.
Wait,
I did want to mention...
still be able to import Shepard even if I press continue right here?
Hold on, let me check. Hold on. You have start the collection to complete unfinished missions, develop relationship, play download. Yeah, you can push continue. Yeah, so you can push continue, and this will let you complete anything that's left over. So, like I said, the Arrival DLC will allow us to do the epilogue for this. Before we continue, I did also want to mention a little bit of a developer note for the Proto Reaper. So this is directly from BioWare. Quote, "Countless designs for the Reaper human larva above the previous page covered a full spectrum between Reaper and human forms. Ultimately, a more human shape was chosen, albeit one that only partially formed and of distinctly Reaper construction. So a lot of the designs fluctuated between what BioWare wanted to do with the hybrid concept and what they wound up doing. There was a version where it was a skeletal fetus being created. There was even an umbilical cord with like the genetic material going into it. There was another version that had it actually just merged into the wall, implying that this is how the shell would be formed. They didn't go with these designs, mostly because the baby one was just too disturbing, and the wall version because it just didn't make sense with like how Reaper would be created, and the fact that the collectors are Prothean, so it didn't quite work with that concept. So for this, it's basically the Reaper form, like the upper body is basically made, and then the rest of the Reaper is like put inside the shell, basically. Like I said during the fight.
Do I have to go save crashing ship?
No, a lot of this is like side content for the final DLC, like I said, which is the Arrival. You just fly to the location. This was basically back when we...
What location?
Let me see, the, hold on. Where's the map? Oh god, hold on. Move down the map a bit. It should be towards the bottom, I think. No, it's not there. Hold on, let me Google this real quick, because I hope it's not overridden with something. Bear with me a moment. Respect to start the... Okay, it says here, complete the Horizon mission, then access Shepard's private terminal, receive a message from Admiral Hackett. This typically involves key points of starting... Hold on. You gotta go from okay. This unlocks the Viper Nebula system. So along the bottom fringe of the galaxy map.
Oh, that's
So I think
it.
further. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so this will be a 100% solo operation, by the way. So Aratoth is mostly a Batarian prison colony. And our objective here is to rescue one human scientist. So this was back when you initially did everything with, when Hackett talked to
Yeah, I remember.
Again, I don't blame you for not remembering right away. It's like, this was like way at the beginning. I also like this map, how just run down this prison feels, and the rain really brings out the dinginess.
They've seen us. Baron. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Really does show that the Batarians just don't give a flying fuck about this place.
Yeah.
And again, people wonder, it's like, oh, Red, why are you so hard on the Batarians? It's like, Adon, they suffer enough. It's like, no, fuck the Batarians. They deserve everything they get.
Just a human weapon.
Get your hands off me!
What I do like about this mission is that it shows that even though Shepard can be dangerous in a squad, alone he's just a one-man killing machine.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful, like, again, I just love how this game builds up Shepard's character without, like, having to say, oh, here's your character history and, like, this dialogue that's never going to mention anything.
This might be useful.
They wanted to slam an asteroid into the mass relay. Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Yeah, and I do also love the fact that they don't even bother to try and give the Batarians any real form of, like, unique architecture. It's all just dingy and awful and basically just surplus from Omega. Even the kitchens and things they have just look awful. Just run down, barely maintained. Like, they know that this is a prison complex. They know that this is in the ass end of the galaxy, so why
never got
bother?
to fucking kill that one guy who was trying to launch the asteroid.
Valid?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation where it's like, again, the game set. You've already kind of experienced it. Mass Effect loves to give you these situations where it's like, oh, here's your choice. Either do what's right or do, you know, what will prevent this. And it's like, why do you do this to me?
Only good things about those choices is that you win in the long term, but in the short term it's fucking annoying.
True.
Relay can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything for this one, I swear. We have to make this one an
I
example.
mean, you still managed to deny him his victory, so it's surprised. It's like, you know, haha, victory. But, you know, we gotta take him how we get him. I also love the fact that you're just torching all the, like, Batarians with a flamethrower. It's like, Jesus Christ. Shepard, casual war crimes on a daily basis.
Yeah.
More news at 11.
This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her.
Yeah, so of course, because the Batarians want every excuse to go to war with us, they're trying to catch this doctor in some illicit activity. That's why they're so adamant in interrogating her.
You're wasting time. The Reapers are coming.
The Reapers are coming here, to this relay.
Every moment you keep me here brings them closer.
So why should let you go destroy the relay then? Just destroy the system.
Do what you want, Batarian. Torturing me won't save you.
No, but it will amuse me.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson,
Fucking
I'm Commander
sadists.
Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Then we'll find one. Go.
Ready.
This is the cell block. There should be a security console here somewhere.
So yes, now we have the Doctor as our companion. So she's now a squad mate. I don't know if you can actually upgrade her or not.
Really?
I'm not sure. I mean, we could upgrade Liara in the previous section, so maybe we can do the same here.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now!
Yeah, so now another defense point. Basically, you want to make sure that Kenson's safe. Luckily, the Batarians will mostly be coming from these three cardinal directions. So it shouldn't be too difficult to basically, like, just take them out as they come.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out. They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Oh, hold on.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now!
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out. They're coming up from below. They're coming through that door. Other side. Go. Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
Sorry, I just had to adjust myself in the seat again. I keep slipping out of the fucking thing.
Watch the other side. More enemies on the elevators. Elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down to us. Almost done.
Stop the prisoner! I need more!
That did it. Let's move.
Get to the hangar. Do not let them escape.
Oh, one last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. We'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
They're here! Gotcha!
Shield failed.
Burn! Enemy down!
But yeah, mostly you're just finding your way out of this prison. There's not really much to talk about in terms of what's going on, essentially, and I do apologize. The interesting stuff, again, like with most of these missions, doesn't start till the second half, I want to say. And for the most part, the Batarians themselves don't really have that much crazy AI dip pathfinding. It's just mostly a mixture of the Blue Suns and the Shadow Broker AI, basically. But the armor is unique, so, yeah, there's that. You can take the shuttle out. I don't know why they leveled the entire exterior that way, but I guess for realism purposes.
Yeah.
Also, the shuttle is unique. Technically, it is supposed to be Batarian state property or something to that extent. Again, very interesting decision choice there. Or sorry, very interesting design choice, I should say.
Before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true?
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology, out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout
So yeah, she's
we call it the Alpha Relay.
So she's basically going to blow up this
the Reapers
relay.
can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
So you decided to destroy it?
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip.
Yeah, basically it turns out this system is the perfect back door for the Reapers to come through. So the best way to stop them is
the project still operational?
cut off the back door, basically.
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch
But
when
there's a
the Batarians
problem.
arrested me.
The system is populated, and any attempt to damage the mass relay will have a knock-on effect on everybody who lives in the
I've
system.
always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too. But I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from the relay's destruction would
So
probably
remember how you
resemble
mentioned
a
Balak and everything
supernova.
like that?
Yeah.
This is a remote system.
Yeah, we're basically pulling what he did for this.
300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would
Now
undoubtedly
we are the
kill
space
them
terrorists.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
all. The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base. Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me. Tidy up the lab. The Commander needs to confirm the artifact. All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
So fun fact about this as well, you see that this thing has the whole countdown timer up there, right?
Here we are.
Not yet.
Welcome
no,
to
I
Project Base.
Oh, sorry.
What's
Yeah,
this?
there it is.
That's
So
the
basically,
countdown to arrival.
that's an
With that,
active
it's zero.
counter, so that actually
The
reflects
Reapers will
real world time.
Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area. Go through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
So what would it take to get the project
Yeah,
back up and
geez,
running?
the timer, like, I don't know if anyone's ever stayed for the full 2-minute countdown to go.
Do we have?
The Reapers will reach
I mean, if
the
someone
center
did,
of the
that's
star.
serious
But the
dedication, I
Alpha
would say.
Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
And yes, a lot of the assets for this section are also
One sec. Let me
new,
get the door.
too, so there's very little reuse in here. Again, BioWare really did dedicate themselves to making this as
Commander
authentic as humanly
I
possible.
give you Object Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need.
Something's not right here.
The device out in the open, that's not a good sign. Again, Reaper Tech indoctrinates anyone who gets close to it.
I can't let you stop the arrival.
And sure enough, she's been taken over too.
Take him down!
Get ready!
Wait, so we have to destroy this. What do we have to do?
Or just fight. Survive as much as you can.
Don't make this difficult, Shepard.
Do not resist. Give yourself over and be spared.
It has the fucking Harbinger. So Harbinger was just controlling the fucking. He was just controlling the
Roughly.
Protheans this whole time.
Basically, the device has taken control of them. They're basically connected to Harbinger via the signal that the Row device is
We didn't
producing.
want to hurt you, Commander. Lay down your weapon.
And just like with the Collector General, anyone who's under its thrall for long enough slowly loses their mind.
It's strange.
Hmm?
Did
Or
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system.
I thought I was gonna die.
no, it's a fake out. Basically,
No glitch.
Um,
The sedatives aren't working.
they knocked you out, and now you're stuck on the station. With roughly, I think, 2 hours left on the countdown.
I thought I was supposed to,
Security! I need backup in the med bay.
Yes, you get to possess a Loki mech. I do like this part because essentially you're just controlling this little bastard and making it self-destruct.
what are you gonna do? You can't do anything, you have no arm.
Shepard's escaped. All available personnel to the medical wing. Do not let him activate the project.
But yeah, now it's just a desperate run to not only get your armor and equipment, it's also now basically fight your way to the device and launch the project.
I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
Actually, fun fact as well, if you wait the full 2 hours, there is an alternative ending to this whole situation, but it's a fancy game over.
Shepard's past them. All personnel, get in there.
Really? Again, it's a detail you're never going to see because you can clear this before the 2 hour time frame goes down. But it is interesting to see, mostly because it is very clear that we are not ready to fight the Reapers by this point, and we would lose, basically. Plus, it's heavily implied that Shepard is destroyed during this process.
I don't know, I feel like we'd be never ready to fight the Reapers. I feel like they win in the end.
Again, their main avenue of attack has always been that, like the Combine, they ambush and they don't give the enemy time to recover or recuperate, basically. But once the species are aware of it, they start making, it becomes a lot harder to take them out. You already have a strong ally in Rex and a few other allies as well. So preparation will be pretty straightforward, so to speak. I mean, Rex is basically the king of Tuchanka by this point. It's like, yeah, I know the Reapers are coming, I'm ready.
Jensen's acting strange lately. Like she doesn't care about the project anymore. And I know I'm not the only one having those dreams. The Reapers are coming, she says. But I'm not sure if I'm hearing fear or hope in her voice.
You won't get through here, Shepard.
The longer we're here, the more I'm convinced that the project must be stopped.
And another thing as well, forgot to mention, so yes, a lot of the project soldiers and security are also unique enemies. AI-wise, like I said, it's the same thing, a mixture of Shadow Broker, Elite, private military, AI, and what's it called? Blue Sun's pathfinding, basically.
Shepard's heading for Project Control.
So again, BioWare, even though it's like visually the same thing, or sorry, technically the same thing, visually they are very different. So I do applaud BioWare for basically pulling Elite design, essentially.
I hate when the fucking flamethrowers do this shit.
Oh yeah, they're just a pain in the ass.
Well, they stun lock. Well, they will stun lock you.
Get in there.
And that's really just what they're meant to do. They're just there to cause issues and allow the other units to get closer to you, basically.
Fucking cover wasn't working. Wouldn't let me aim.
Shepard's heading for Project Control. Get in there.
Looks like it's just one of those glitches again.
Oh my fucking god.
It begins.
Shepard's heading for Project Control. Get in there, now.
Saving the rest of that for the doctor.
Okay.
Burn, Shepard!
One way of putting it.
I'm going to disintegrate.
I know I was sent here to save you, but you've gone crazy, so you must burn now.
I hate these fucking pyros, man. There's literally nothing you... I don't know, maybe it's my fault for having a fucking light machine gun that can't do shit against them.
Get in there, now.
True, especially if you don't aim at the right location.
Oh fuck this, I'm using
Because then
sniper
it's like...
rifle.
Okay. There's the other one. I'm just glad these pyros don't really come back. Well, I'll rephrase that. They come back in a different form, but it's not going to be as annoying as these guys. And there we go. Okay, so we should be relatively close to the main area by this point.
305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue? Project activation in progress. Warning. Collision with mass
Yeah, one of the choices you really do not like to make.
All colonists.
You only have 2 hours. Now it's a real choice of the lives of the many versus the lives of the few.
If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module. An ESO core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first.
God, she has just gone cuckoo bananas, hasn't she?
Yeah, you see why I want to melt her?
It's like, Amanda, I'm going to
That's what
disintegrate
she
you.
will do to humans if she lets the Reapers. So, I have to do this.
I've already activated the project.
For the sake of humanity and Disco, you must be eliminated, Amanda.
There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it, Kenson. Get ready!
Shepard is trapped. Keep him in there.
Reaper's blessings, my ass.
You sure that I'm not trapped?
Safety protocol disengaged. Core temperature.
It's like, you fools, you don't understand. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
How do I stabilize the reactor core?
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B. Doing so will stabilize
Yeah,
the
so basically, just making sure everything just goes as it should.
I need more time. Get in there.
Plasma venting aborted. Plasma venting in progress.
And let's see. Nearly set.
Yeah, lost shields.
So, I'll admit this is kind of the weaker part of this level, just basically moving from area to area, activating the vents. But then again, since this is supposed to be the final kind of like stretch of the game, I guess it could be somewhat forgiven, since it's not really a major sort of like thing, you know?
Great, I died, now I gotta do all that over again. I'm so fucking excited.
True. Especially given that...
They've seen us.
Oh boy. They're just going absolute ham on these guys. And then again, I guess it would have been... what's it called? There's really not much else they could have probably added. I mean... well, could have they brought in, you know, more Ymir mechs, things like that. I mean, you've already kind of like engaged those so many times, so why keep doing it at that point, you know?
Bought the same mercenary looking guy. Oh wow, what great enemy placement right there. That's fun. That's fair. That's totally fair. That's totally fair.
Hello, Shepard. Yeah, this level is just lousy with pyros. It's as if someone, whoever designed this thought, oh, what's the challenge? Quick, just add a bunch of pyros all over the place. It'll work. And it's like, oh, for the love of God.
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around. Now.
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival. All you have to do.
Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision.
Well, we didn't disintegrate her, but she did wind up blowing the fuck out of this place. And knocking Shepard unconscious.
I like being able to shoot people before they go on their dumb villain monologues.
It's like, I've got this whole thing prepared. Shut up. Just shot immediately.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the external access. From there, proceed to the communications tower. The remaining escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
Now it's a real race to the finish, essentially, at this point. Since the whole project is basically just about to go up in smoke, you've got to book it. Well, relative, I should say. There will be a wave of enemies that's going to be waiting for you, but, you know, it's nothing you haven't handled. I do
Why
like
the
how
fuck
now
do
you can
these
actually see
enemies
the
hit so hard. I swear, like these guys never were like that bad before. Like, but did they just up the damage? No, like all these generic enemies.
Yes, for this part they did because they wanted to give the player a lot of challenge basically in the final moment. So the idea is that while the relay is getting closer, the enemies are going to be fighting with everything they got to just take you out. So you really got to like fight and
I don't know if
basically
it's just me, but I feel like boost changing the stats of enemies is sometimes
challenging.
Well, it's not a good way to up the challenge, you know?
Right, because then at that point it just becomes more of just a battle of attrition, and you're just going to win anyways because the enemy can't counter you. Yeah, and of course you got a Ymir mech out there just trying to be a pain in the ass. I think there was 2 originally. I think the other one got removed. Because it was impossible to get to the relay after a certain point. Or the comms relay, I should say.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Shepard, you have become an annoyance. You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you. A star system sacrificed, but even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to serve us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we can't win this. But we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However insignificant we might be. We will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that.
Hey, fuck, that's over.
Yes. Also, fun fact, the exchange between you and Harbinger would be different. So if the Collector General would still be alive, he would be the one giving you that dialogue. I just think it's a bit more fitting that it's Harbinger himself making a personal call out to you.
Yeah.
The man who destroyed everything he's built. Also gives you a good sense of scale how big that fucking rock was.
Well, we just fired a Halo array.
Pretty much. Well, it's more than just a Halo ray. Basically, it was like we set a sun off to go supernova, essentially. The planets are gone. Like, they are reduced to cosmic space dust. We've just essentially committed mass genocide.
Well, I'm getting a psychological evaluation right now.
Oh, God. I love
like
that,
you've recovered.
you know,
Admiral
Hackett
Hackett.
is like, I sent you to do a
Sounds like
job,
you went through
Shepard. What the
hell.
fuck
How are you
happened?
feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony, but time ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried. And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the Reapers at the galaxy's edge.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that
who
system.
cares?
All dead.
Yeah, so unfortunately, you're going to have to stand trial for this. Even though Hackett and Anderson know this is real, this sort of shit won't fly.
I'd say it was...
They died to save trillions of lives.
So like I said,
If I
it's...
could have saved them, you bet your ass I would.
Oh boy. I mean, we know this was necessary. They know it's necessary. But the Batarians are looking for every fucking excuse to start a war with us because they're salty fucking four-eyed bitches.
So what do
That's
you
what they've
suggest?
always been about.
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it. But I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things. But they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. Besides, I'm not so sure this is a Cerberus ship anymore. Right?
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
Is the Alliance prepared for a Reaper invasion?
That's hard to say. It took multiple fleets and the Destiny Ascension to bring Sovereign down, and that was just one Reaper. If the Reapers come in force, we're just not ready.
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Glad to see working with Cerberus hasn't stripped away your sense of honor. Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls,
I gotta get
make
the
sure
sense
you're
of
there
danger
with your
these
dress
things
blues
pose.
on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
Why the fuck is the elusive
Again.
man still here? I don't think I'll ever see him ever again after what happened.
But yeah, again, Hackett is really your boy. He knows what you did, what you had to, and this is why a lot of people like him. He gets to the brass tacks and deals with it. But that's basically it. Mass Effect 2 is fully completed.
Alright, that's good.
No.
And I even got all the ships.
So, yeah. All that's left now is Mass Effect 3, and that's basically the end of the Mass Effect trilogy.
Yeah.
Then after that, I guess you could do Andromeda if you really wanted
No.
to, but I don't know why you would.
My fucking brother says the reason he doesn't want to fucking do anything with Mass Effect. In fact, I'd say I don't even consider it canon.
As it should. Well, it takes place in a different galaxy, so...
I don't know. I already saw things about it, and I already don't like the setting. All right,
It's cringe.
I feel,
Well, the problem is
like
that
it's already spoiled some of Mass Effect 3, so I kind of already know the outcome of everything, so I feel bad right now. Because it's like...
Well, you haven't experienced it. So hearing about it and experiencing it are two completely different things.
don't know. It's just the
So-
fucking.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just have a feeling I'm gonna be really upset on the final fucking stream.
You're gonna be fine. Like, I've said this once, I'll say it again. Mass Effect 3 is great all the way up until the ending. And even then, thanks to the expanded cut, it's a lot better than it was before. Plus,
Expanded
Mass Effect
cut?
5's... Yeah, so, in the original Mass Effect 3, you had 3 endings that were all the same, and it didn't let you know what happened. The extended cut basically gives you an epilogue and lets you know whatever happened to the galaxy following the choices you made and what happens to your crew and everything. So
Is it a mod I
it
have to
actually gives
install?
you. No, it's part of the base game.
Okay.
So so don't worry. Extended cut's already pre-installed on this Legendary Edition, so you don't need to buy DLCs, download mods, anything of that nature. But yes, as for Andromeda, I'm going to say this. So, it does play a role in the next game that's going to come out. I'm going to save you time and just give you the briefest synopsis. There are multiple arcs that left the Milky Way right at the time that the Reaper War started. Every race basically got to a new galaxy. They fight an alien race that can transform the other people into more of themselves. You're a Pathfinder. You basically work to ensure that the Helios cluster that you're in is habitable. Basically, you terraform multiple worlds. You find literally the Shield world from Halo 5, by the way. Halo 4, by the way. Yeah, it's called Meridian. Enjoy. And it just ends with the bad guys are beaten, but they're still going to come back, and basically there's hope for the colonists, and life can start anew in Andromeda. That's basically it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's not important in the sense of like you need to know everything that happens in Andromeda.
I thought it would. Okay, so when I heard the dialogue in the game, I thought they were talking that the Milky Way galaxy was destroyed completely by the Reapers. That's why I was so depressed. I was like, God, we're going to fucking lose.
No.
We're going to eat the entire Milky Way galaxy. There's no point to any of this. But from what you're telling me, it sounds like they're just cowards that ran away and they think everything was destroyed. But it's really up to us.
Right. So basically, there's a bit of dialogue between Alec Ryder and Liara at the time. I'm going to spoil the big plot point here. There's a benefactor that basically funded the entire project and talked with Ryder and basically explained that, listen, we did this to survive, we did this to escape and ensure something survives this whole thing. They mentioned that Shepard is doing something, getting things ready, but they don't have faith in him. So they fly off to Andromeda, and they're like, because we can't know for certain what happened, for the sake of your sanity, Ryder, just consider everyone that you've ever known dead and gone, basically. So it's we don't know who made it, we don't know what happened, just assume everyone died.
Yeah.
Like all of them, or just the second one?
All of them. The Legendary Edition.
Like how good are they? Is that my
Rev, my brother's asking how good these games are. Because he says he might play them.
They're pretty good. They are old.
He says
What's
they're
it called?
pretty good.
Like, are they RPG games or?
Yeah, they're RPG games.
Yeah, you make choices and.
The Reckoning Andromeda, or whatever that one is.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Okay. How big?
And yeah, they have cross save.
100 gigabytes.
For all of them?
Yeah. Well, 9. I think it's 90, but or 70. I forget.
What about can you install some other not all of them, or you can install?
I think so.
Okay. All right. All I wanted to know.
Okay. What were you saying, Rev?
Oh no, I was just saying that basically Andromeda just treats it all like, just think everybody's dead, basically, because we have no idea of knowing. But in reality, Mass Effect 3 basically just confirms that no, things aren't like everyone dies, basically.
Okay.
Again, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you are going to have a payoff, and even though it is going to be an epilogue, it feels like they tried to make something decent.
Okay.
Yeah, but Mass Effect 5 basically, as far as we know, is going to be taking place after the Reaper War. Things have changed, and apparently Andromeda is going to play some role. Apparently, there are, like, in Andromeda they mentioned that they are building some sort of intergalactic relay, and there is an attempt to basically, like, bridge the two galaxies. So, as far as the game's being hinted at, Andromeda is going to play some role, and we are going to have, like, connection, but you won't need to play Andromeda to know what's happening in Mass Effect 5, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, so future's looking bright. For Mass Effect 3, like I said, there are 3 major DLCs: Omega, Leviathan, and Citadel. These are the main ones. You don't need to follow these in any particular order. Basically, you can tackle them however you want. So if you wanted to do Citadel first or whatever, you could. Or you could just tackle Leviathan. Again, it's based on whatever preference you want to do, essentially.
Alright.
As for gameplay, it's more of Mass Effect 2, but much more streamlined. This one is much more combat focused. But yeah, that's basically everything.
Alright.
So yeah, we will see you all. Oh, right, for the, I guess, watch party, because technically we're not really going into 3, we're doing Paragon Lost. Or do you want to just jump into 3?
I don't know. I really want to play 3 right now, but I know you can't because you have to go to bed and you gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, so next Saturday we are going to pick up with Mass Effect 3, and then we'll just kind of do that, and I guess at a later point we'll tackle Paragon Lost. It's sort of like a, hey, what happens between Mass Effect 2 and 3, basically.
Alright.
Okay. Then after all this is said and done, we'll tackle Halo. That's going to be so fucking fun.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so I want to thank everyone for joining us for this crazy ride. Sorry about the weird shit that happened in this stream, but, you know, we'll be back around and hopefully everything goes well.
Yep.
So, yeah, see ya.
Alright, I'll end the stream now. Well, I gotta save because I fed the fishes. That was an important thing to do. Alright,